Obviously, I can't, I'm not going to play any Skid Row, you know, give myself a lecture by YouTube, you know, a copyright or whatever. I ever tell you guys they copyrighted my own song? Well, told me that I had no right to play my own song. I had to literally send them a thing proving that I wrote the song. So I had to show that it was on iTunes and that I was the guy that whatever. I couldn't believe it when they sent this thing out saying, "Hey." Oh, by the way, today we're playing sort of playing Axis, the Music Man. I think I did a video where I talked about, you know, isn't that where the Wolfgang originated? Well, not the Axe. Well, the Eddie Van Hale. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, they you gotta drink your smart water. It doesn't work. So anywho, yeah, they made me prove that I had written the song. Stupid. So, whatever. Anyway, so it's the old dude talking rock and roll, right? Do I have my hat? Oh no, I have my Yellowstone hat on. Usually I have lately I've been wearing my 1969, because that's a great year. It's almost like a year that I was born. Oh, that's because it was. That's right. Anywho, just noticed someone. Oh, why is it? No one calls me all day long until I decide it's time to do a video, and then people call. Go figure. Anyway, Skid Row, mentioned him in the beginning. Let's hear it. You're going to comment down below, all two of you. All right, maybe we got three now. I don't know. Your thoughts. Lzzy Hale. I've seen some of the footage that's floating around here on the old YouTube. And from my perspective as an old-time rock and roll, old dude, gray hair, washed up has-been, whatever, throw all the names, don't care. I think Lzzy's great, by the way. There's really, let me adjust that a little bit. I think Lzzy's great. I think Lzzy Hale is amazing. I love what she does with her own, with Hailstorm. But I think she killed it for these guys. What I've seen. No, she's not Sebastian Bach. I don't expect her to be. I didn't expect Eric, who I think was a phenomenal singer, to. And I get it that he was pretty damn close, right? Pretty much. You know, he hit the nail on the head, should we say? But I didn't expect Lzzy to come out and. But from what I saw, I think it's great, you know. It's awful hard. It's kind of like when Journey brought out, you know, what was his name? Steve Augeri, the first guy that took over from Steve Perry. He sounded a lot like Steve Perry. I mean, he wasn't a, you know, No one's ever going to be, right? Let's just get that down. But he was good. Steve was good till he lost his voice, and then they brought the new dude in. What's his name? Then the oh man, I can't think of his name. Panetta. It doesn't matter. I can't think of his name right now. I'm sorry. Arnell. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about, because if any of you know Journey, you know who I'm talking about. And he's great too, right? He's phenomenal. And so, to me, being your own person, but nailing it the way you need to nail it, I think is what you got to do. I never really got into Skid Row with, was it Solinger? Johnny Solinger? Was it Johnny Solinger? I don't, I'm useless with some of these bands and names and whatnots, but I never really paid attention to them. No, not for any other reason than I don't think I was paying attention to Skid Row at that point in time. Probably wasn't paying a lot of attention to, a lot of the bands, but nonetheless, bringing it back around to what I've seen this last weekend, and thus why I'm making the video, is I think it's great. I don't think it's bad at all. I mean, I'm sure there's naysayers out there. Everybody, the ones that want Sebastian Bach back, you're never going to please them. The people that want Steve Perry back, you're never going to please them. You just can't, okay? And it's not that I'm going to be disrespectful when I say this. I understand what they want. They want their original, the guy, the band, whatever the case may be, but there's clearly a reason why these people don't work together anymore. So if you like the songs and you want to hear them, you're going to either have to go watch a tribute band pull them off, a cover band pull them off, or you're going to have to put up with not the original member. Again, I think Lzzy did a great job from what I saw. Again, I watched Eric do some footage. I've gone and watched some footage on him, and I think he was great too. There's only so many. Let's look at the controversies right now with Mick Mars being booted out of Motley Crue, and they're bringing in John 5. You diehard Mick fans want the Crew. If we're gonna have Motley Crue, we want Motley Crue. I'm not a Motley Crue fan. Okay, I know. Go ahead. Two of you that just out of the three of you that are mad at me now, I didn't really. They're not me. They're not my cup of tea. Here's the thing. Did I like Looks That Kill and, Home Sweet Home and songs like that when I heard them? Yeah. I didn't get into them the way other people got into them. I don't know why. I was into Doc and Rat, Quiet Riot, Ozzy. I for some unknown reason, I just didn't get into Motley Crue the way other people did. Anyway, getting back to what I'm saying is people seem to be pretty ticked off that, Mick Mars is no longer. I think John 5, by the way, is just, yeah, he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. There's no getting around it. The dude's just, he's all that in a bag of chips, okay? But I get it. I get that, Mick Mars has been the long-standing, so I understand it. But back to Skid Row. I think I listened to the first two albums, obviously, the breakthrough album, and then Slave to the Grind. The Subhuman album, I think I listened to, but I didn't find it. I felt like it went total, again, just my opinion, it went in a total different direction. And I suppose at the time I wasn't ready for that. I was still trying to deal with it. I think at the time that album came out, we were all trying to deal with, wasn't Nirvana just suddenly wasn't it around that time frame that Nirvana had just come along and gone, here's what's new. Anyway, Lzzy Hale, phenomenal singer. Love Hailstorm. I think they're a great band. I think Lizzy's just a great person. Personality-wise, interviews I've seen of her. I mean, I don't know. I've never met her face-to-face, and I get it that, everybody on their own camera could be a totally different person to who they are, when the camera's turned off. I don't know, right? But from what I see musically, she's a hell of a musician. And I think she did a good job. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Obviously, I wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in on that. And while it was still, floating around in the old melon, I'm still trying to figure out all that. I want to do I think I'm going to go back to having an intro. Like I say, if you look at some of the older videos, you'll see it. Flashback to the, YouTube giving me grief that, you can't use your own song. Really? And the fact that you have to go prove it. Come on. I had to go and pull the stuff and my name's on the... Go look it up. You go look it up. Go look up Crime River Band. And go Apple or iTunes, whatever. And go look. And you'll see Jimmy Pax, Damon Chaplin. I don't know whether the other guys are on there or not. I don't know. I was only looking for, I was being, think for yourself, or I was just looking for my name. But yeah, you have to prove that, can't do that. My name ain't on it. My name ain't on that. All right, for those of you that want to go and get your guitar lessons on, I actually do give guitar lessons. I give guitar lessons here, but I don't do it. I'm not educated like these other guys. So go check out Andy Wood, Uncle Ben, Music is Wind, The Art of Guitar, Robert Baker. And if you're a beginner, Guitar by Emily. If you're a beginner and you want to check, just go check people out. Just go check everyone out. Watch everyone on YouTube, okay? Some of these people are actually, that's my company, so I have a job, but some of these people, this is their livelihood, folks. It's their livelihood. Go check them out. Hey, I think there's a holiday weekend creeping up on us here. stay out of trouble. Have a good time. Relax, put your feet up. Drink your smart water. Your coffee, tea. And for those of you that enjoy, beer and wine, enjoy it responsibly. Other than that, thanks for listening to this old guy ramble for a minute. And, next time, we're going to sit down in the other room. I'm almost there. I've almost got it back to normal. And I picked up some pedals I can show you guys. I did. Go check out some great music. Go check out those videos. Lzzy, Hale, Skid Row. Go check out Cardinal Black. Go check out The Warning. Just go check out the internet, man. But also, pick up your guitar, your drumsticks, your bass, keyboards, whatever it is you play, the radio. Get away from these screens once in a while and go and decompress. Peace. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you around.